couple man snuck through and that, like couple.
Guys, there's gonna sneak through some cipher meeting.
Bro, there's couple man that are more than one and all these kind of things and that, like.
Man. Oh my God, that's
yeah, but it's.
I see it.
I'm from Brom, just like Triller Jermaine. You might know my face on the music game, but right now jumped in a podcast game. Keeping it real, that's the aim. With no rumors, no hearsay, just real life guests. Vibes in the way, and all of the hot topics in the U. This is the reasoning. Come have a reason. This is the reasoning. Let's have a reason. This is the reasoning. Come have a reason.
Greetings, people. Them right now, you're listening to the Reasoning Podcast. I'm your host, Rasnado. People, them, please, would you like, subscribe, share and comment. Most importantly, like and subscribe, please. We need the likes and we need the subscriptions. We also need your comments. So please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Yeah? You can also follow us on TikTok, The Reasoning Podcast, and on Instagram at TheReasoning.podcast. We did it. Right, we're going to get to it today now. Today, we've got a special guest inside. He's been in the Birmingham scene for a while. DJing. Does loads of things, really, innit? Just plug, really, innit? Connects a lot of things together. For me personally, is the bridge between also music and the community. I would say the streets, but it's bigger than the streets. Music and the community. He bridges the gap, you know, so we can, you get me? My guest today is none other than DJ BIGGOSS.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me, Nades.
Yes, family. How's things?
Good, you know. Can't complain, you get me? Like, yeah, we're here in it 2024. I had a little hiccup, but, you know, we're here in it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, little hiccup. Yeah.
It was just a little wake-up call, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The universe gives you them wake-up calls sometimes, and you have to just move accordingly, you get me?
True.
Regulate.
True. All right, we'll get straight into it. I don't know this as well. Biggie, what's your heritage, Big?
Jamaican.
Through and through.
Through and through. Probably even like maroon and that. You get me? Like real Jamaican.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So where was you born?
I was born in Sandor Hospital.
Not Dudley Road.
Nah, you know what it is? My mum was moving bougie, yeah. See, everyone at that time was born at Dudley Road, innit? So she just wanted me to be born different somewhere else, innit? So I was literally just born at Sandor Hospital for that reason.
Okay. Alright then.
Yeah.
So where did you grow up from?
Grew up Handsworth, like I spent like my first years on Westminster Road, like bottom Handsworth. Yeah. And then when I was about 8, I moved to Holly Road, right opposite Handsworth Leisure Centre.
Yeah, rotted.
You get me?
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, so always been in Handsworth, really.
Oh, so you just them two places, basically?
Yeah, until I left home, you get me?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what was your childhood like?
Probably like the same as everybody else's, you know.
Siblings?
Yeah, my parents, both of their first child, innit? But they like separated like probably shortly after I was born. So my first memories is being at home with my mum and my stepdad.
Oh.
You get me?
So in your household, is your only child?
Yeah, for time, for like 6 years. Man was hoping for siblings and that. Do you know, like, it was just me and that for time. You get me? But yeah, like it was a decent upbringing. You know what I'm saying? Like mum worked hard and that. Stepdad weren't as ambitious as my mum, you get me? But my mum was on stuff, like she like showed man the path and she was on me in terms of education. Like she really thought like education was important to her, you get me? Man couldn't ramp around in school and all them kind of things. Like she would hold man accountable. You get me? That was important still.
And obviously, for those who don't know, obviously your mum passed away, innit?
Yeah, mum passed away.
Yeah.
A week before man's 30th, you know. Imagine, for my 30th, man just wanted to chill with man's mum, you get me? Because I knew my mum was sick and that, but nah, she didn't make it and that.
Oh, because she was ill, so
Yeah,
you kind of know she was gonna, it's never gonna happen kind of thing.
Yeah, like imagine like, see like a couple of days before she passed and that, she said, oh, she's got a couple of weeks and that months or something like that. And she just passed in it. But if you understand life, these things happen in it, like it's a circle of life, you get me?
It's hard, but
she come and done what she done, she grew us, gave man like the 6 skills, you get me? Like, you see like my brain, how I'm like kind of intellectual and that. I give my mum credit for them kind of things, and also my stepdad, car. When I was young, my stepdad was on me for my reading, you know. Come home from school and that. Man has to do their reading and all these kind of things, break down the words and that till like, when man's like 10 years old, I've got an adults reading age and all these kind of things. That's what they're saying in school and that. Man's in like English groups, going to like secondary schools and doing my English classes in secondary schools and all these kind of things, you get me?
Right, alright then. So yeah man, so God bless mommy still. At least she left you little tools
wisdom
that you can go out and choose.
Course.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah. It's life, innit?
Yeah, of course.
Man. So what school did you go to? What schools did you go to?
So boom, first I went to Holy Trinity.
Is that your primary school?
That was my first primary school. That's on Havelock Road.
Yeah, enough people went there.
You get me? Yeah, a couple of people like Grinch went there. Who else went there? Zimbo went there. Couple man went there still, you get me?
Yeah.
Then I moved to Grove Junior when I was like 8 years old, you get me? That's on Grove Lane, Handsworth.
Is that because of moved area?
Yeah, we moved to Holly Road.
Obviously.
So we moved to Holly Road, so I moved school, gone there, who did I go to school? AD was in my class, DJ AD.
Okay, Adio.
Yeah, Adio.
Okay, yeah.
He was, listen.
We mentioned him on the last show, on Deadly Show.
Listen, me and him, like, we love music from then. Yeah. Like, me and him had, like, a connection, like, we used to, like, share tapes and all these kind of things, and it'll be me and him on the music.
Is that from private?
This is, like, from primary school. This is, like, when man are, like, 8, 9 and that. We're getting sound tapes, and you know the music centre, you got that stereo kind of thing in school, and you can plug in 5 headphones and just put in a tape, and that me and him will just be on there, just listening to music and that, just holding that little beds, you get me, like just holding the vibes, you get me? Yeah, so I went Grove Junior, then I went to Hampstead Secondary School. You get me? Yeah. It was a cool, you know what?
Good school.
It was balanced, man. It was kind of good, man. It was good for me. Like it was good for me. It showed me a lot. You get me? As a youth coming from the ghetto, going to Hampstead, that was great for me, bro, because it showed me like. Remember, I'm from the hood, and
Hampstead is like the hood, but uptown.
Uptown, so it showed me like uptown, and then it showed me like a bit more money and like all my, like, for example, I always say these kind of things. When I went to Hampstead, in year 7, my brethren had a Versace coat, one of my Asian brethren. These times, but I don't even know about Versace. I'm thinking it's Versace. Versace, you know, my man's got a 3 bills Versace coat going to school. These men have got Rockports. Every time a new colour comes out, these men are getting this colour, you get me? So it showed me like wealth, but it wasn't like their dads all had businesses and factories and blah de blah, so it was showing me goodness. And even like the journey to school, like just seeing them big, nice yards and that, it just made me wanted to aspire to more. Not saying that I didn't live in a nice yard and like, but my yard was in the hood. It was a decent yard, but it was in the hood. Like just going to like Handsworth Wood, just opened me up a bit. Like it was just refreshing. You get me?
My uncle had a yard around there, so I know exactly what you're talking about. Because around the time when you've been going to senior school, my uncle, I don't know if you know, it's called the Greenway.
I think so, yeah.
Or you can get to it when you go down Hampstead, you know where that field is?
You
go through the field and you come out and you sit in the yards there. To be fair with you, his paper's his cousin too. So it's my cousin, we share the same cousin. He lived there, you get me? Obviously my uncle. And I always remember going there myself back in the day and thinking, I think my uncle's rich, but like, yo, like, where you moved to?
And it was good for me to see these things, these visual things, you know, these things helped me later on in life.
Wicked. So, what's your first recollection of music?
Jeez, I don't even, like, music's always been there, broski. Like, nursery then. Nursery, that's like, in nursery, my favourite tune was, like, Musical Youth, Pastor Dutchy. That's my first, like, tune that I remember as being, like, my tune kind of thing, Before like obviously Michael Jackson and all that, but that was like
it's a good place to start.
That was man's
and local too.
And in like nursery times, I remember I went Birchfield Nursery. You get me? And that was my tune still.
So growing up, what was your musical influence? What influenced you?
You know what it was? My parents, like, even though I didn't live with my dad, he's like a proper like musical fiend and kind of thing. Like, you see, like for like the tapes, and them times man had tapes in it. His collection's all numbered and that. And he's a man that's always got a 6 sound system, like separate, so it's the baddest Iowa sound system. You go to your dad's yard and that.
He's like, don't know, obviously. BIGGOSS's dad's a man that will roll with us as well.
Come on.
Big up BIGGOSS's father.
Come on.
Generally,
Come on.
Meaning's got a different understanding that. Because I know how he moves and I see, I could imagine him back in the day, younger, with all of his
blood, like he's...
Did he have one of them cassette things you put them in? And press it and slide out.
Yeah, but he's got loads of trays, bro. He's got loads of trays in them, man. They're all numbered, like Bodyguard sound versus this, that, all everything, man. And then he's got the soul. They used to call it soul. It weren't even R&B. He had everything. You get me? And then my mum was proper like into music as well. You get me? Like she proper like even when we was young, like me and my mum would listen to music and us dancing in the living room and all the vibe and all these kind of thing. And plus, man grew up in the church as well.
Wicked.
Get me? Granddad was a pastor. So like there's just music everywhere. Like man was in the choir in church or played instruments. Like do you know what I'm saying? Like
gives you character, man.
Yeah,
good stuff. All the youth, them that's what they do. Nothing. See, like obviously not dissing nobody. I don't know my parents stuff. I noticed this day and age that's not really in the household, the church thing or whatever religion you are. Obviously, it's not really in the house again. And them little remember it's got Saturday school.
Yeah, let's give you morals in that.
You have to play little instruments and I remember not being funny. I remember like I would have got beat with like I had to choose what instrument I want to play. Like this ain't no choice. Like you ain't got like you're doing one instrument, just choose one. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not sitting on the other. For me. That's it. My thing is mad, you're not sitting on the other. It's
that's it for man still. That's it for man still.
School, you get me? But yeah, man, them upbringings there. So when did you first get into DJing?
Alright, so boom, this the DJing thing mad, because like man always kind of like wanted to have some kind of involvement with music, you get me? And I remember like being in like, I think it was in year 11 or something, and me and my bedroom Icon was talking about like getting decks and that and just doing our own kind of thing, just mixing different sounds kind of thing, like that was the vision, you get me? But I didn't really start like DJing until I don't know, you see garage days and that. I was buying vinyls but I didn't have no decks. Because remember, it weren't that easy like how it is now, you couldn't just buy a laptop and just say, yo, I'm a controller and say I'm a DJ, Don. Like every tune that you're playing, you have to buy that tune on vinyl kind of thing, you get me? So
Tempest,
So around 99 to 2001, I was kind of buying tunes and that, didn't have no decks. Like I'd go around to M-Tex's yard or go around to M-Tex's. M-Tex is my G, bro. Like, come on, bro. Them, like, come on, bro. Like, without man like M-Tex, you don't have BIGGOSS. You get me?
Play first place icing. You
get me? Yeah. Them kind, like, you get me? So I'd take my vinyls and go around there and have a little practice. I never really like mastered it straight away. I weren't really getting it. You get me? And then I remember one time I must have borrowed my records to Big C.
Yeah,
get me?
Crew.
Yeah. He's playing somewhere because I had some bangers. You get me? Even though we're a DJ.
Sorry to cut you though. So even though you're not a DJ, you're around some of the biggest DJs in the city at these times because M-Tex is a big DJ. Like remember, Brasco used to say, if Wiley's not there, I only want M-Tex. I'm not going on the set. And then Big C, Voltage Crew was like, that's Devilman Vader.
Yeah.
So you're around big DJs.
So I'm buying up my press and that.
So him now.
So I borrowed in tunes on time and then tunes got lost or something. So that was a major hiccup. I just allowed it kind of, but then when I went to uni in 2001, I met DJ NG and I started dabbling on the decks because he had decks. And then I still ain't really got to when I started DJing. Alright, then boom, Baseline Times is really when I started DJing. So around 2006, 7, around 2007.
But you're saying that, bro. But I remember being at M-Tex's yard and seeing you DJ, bro.
But I was practicing.
But you still DJ?
I was just learning, like,
still
I was
DJ
just...
though?
Yeah, but I went outside, I went taking no bookings, I was just like... I was just trying
DJing,
to... I was just trying to learn a thing, innit? I was just... You know
That's
what I'm saying?
talking about, though, when you start learning the craft, developing the craft.
Around them times, innit? Like 2000, like, 99,
what
2000.
What genres was you dealing with first?
It was like garage.
Straight garage.
Yeah, garage, you know. Might have bought 1 and 2 jungle tunes just to have them in the stack and that. You get me? But it was just like garage, you get me?
Okay. So, uni life.
Maddest life.
You moved to uni in Northampton.
Yeah. I never been to Northampton in my life, you know, like the day that I went to uni and moved in was the first time I ever went to Northampton in my life.
So explain that whole experience to the people then.
So you know what it was, boom. So I applied, I was supposed to do law, LLB law at Wolverhampton, but then UCAS mixed it up and that, and then I ended up getting a place from Northampton doing business and admin or something like that, you get me? But because I was on a gap year, I found out too late, you get me? Yeah. So it was like, Wolverhampton was saying, nah, we wouldn't have offered you a place with the grades that you got, because man messed up man's A-levels, you get me? Okay. So it was a thing like, all right, then cool, I'll just accept this place from Northampton, and then if anything, if I don't like the course, I'll change it or something, because man needs to get out of the city anyway, innit? Because these times, 2000 and 2001, like, Brom weren't the best place here for, like, an 18-year-old, you get me? Like, 2001, 2000, you get me?
Yeah, murky.
It's like murky. I needed to go. So I needed
Very
to go.
Murky. And you're in the danger zone.
Yeah, I'm around. You get me? I need to. Like I've always been a education person, kind of thing. Like as much as whatever I mess about and that, I always knew that I was going to uni, kind of thing. You get me? So that was always man's saviour. So I just what do you call it? I just accepted Northampton. And just went there on the day. I remember my uncle just took me up there in the Sierra, you get me? Landed, moved in, and just started life. And I moved, you see, like my halls, in my flat, it was mad, you know, it was a mad mix. I had a skateboarder, had a goth, I had one arty kind of geezer from Nottingham, I had one Jewish youth kind of thing, but you know what, we all had one thing in common, bruv. Man, all blazed. See. Man, all blazed, man, all smokes, you get me? Yeah. So, like, man got on and I just learned to just...
And then you're mixing with different cultures now.
Yeah, I was learning
and broadening your mind.
Yeah, more. And you know what it was as well? I swear, like, uni was a safe place, for me to, like, develop and, like, proper find myself and be comfortable in who I was, you get me? Because when I was in Brom, I'm not gonna lie, bruv, like, man, like, was kind of... I was gravitating and wanting to be like about what's going on and get involved in stuff, and you know what I'm saying? But
because when you're young, it's intriguing.
It's intriguing and it's exciting, and that's the thing, that's what's going on, that's what looks cool, you get me? But I was lucky that I had a set of elders, you get me, thanks to like people like Ice and Demon and Cancer and them man Sheriff's brothers and that, like them kind, that set there, Like when man was trying, like them man was showing man different stuff, bro. These men are showing man knowledge. These men are giving man David Icke books, and I'm reading these and I'm just learning different kind of knowledge, you get me? So even though I thought like, cause you know what it was, my brethren Brim, he was like a year older than me, it's his yard that I used to go to, you get me? And if, you know, like you got them yards in the ends where this is like everyone's in this yard and it like mum's safe and that, get me, 3-story yard, we're all chilling upstairs and all kind of men are coming through the yard, and I kind of gravitated to it because obviously Brim's my brethren, but also I found it exciting, the people that were coming there and that, like, you know, like all the name brand people in the ends are coming through, so I'm, you know what I'm saying, like, I know this person, I know that person, but nah, the man weren't showing me like, yo, come and do, gang stuff or rare-tear-tear, like, man was showing man about, like, knowledge and that, and man was putting on dances and Hold Tight Monster, Champagne Friday, you get me? Them men are saying, yo, give out flyers and that. You get me? We're not gonna have you on that. You know what I'm saying? I think man just knew I was a different kind of youth. You get me?
Proper. So
yeah.
So uni. So you graduate.
You know what? Uni was mad still. Cause I went fully focused on it. Like it was a lot, man. You know what I'm saying? The freedom and you know what was mad? I only had like
carried away. Still.
Yeah, I only had like 12 hours of lectures a week. So I was in like Monday to Wednesday, like. So it was like Monday to Wednesday, Monday to Thursday, 9 till 12.
Yeah, a few hours a day.
You get me? But like sometimes waking up for like 9 o'clock to get on that like, minibus to get to like the other campus for lessons, and I've been out like £10 all you can drink the night before. Yeah, it was crazy. But now I met some great people at uni. I think it wasn't really about the education that I got from the uni course. It was more about finding myself, and I met some good solid people, some good friends, and learned who I was and that kind of thing. And
the youth them know you, and the people them know
you. Yeah, man. Now uni's live, man. It's fun as well.
Them know, man.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like it ain't just all work. It was lit, man. Uni was lit still.
I mean, can't lie. Man, trust me.
And then after that, when you got your degree now, you're walking into certain places. Like that degree, like kind of just shows them like, yo, my man can work to something, can finish it. You can start something and finish it. Do you know what I mean? Educated to a certain level. So I feel like it's always helped me.
I got a degree, man. I got a degree.
You get me? It's a good thing to have.
BA honours last year now. So.
I didn't do my dissertation though.
Yeah.
It's just long, but it's like after, you know, when you break up and you're supposed to go home and work on your dissertation and that, because I've done my literature review and didn't get no feedback, and then I come home and I'm supposed to be working on this dissertation, and my heart went in it, man, and I said, you know what, whatever I'm gonna do, I don't really think I'm gonna need. It's not gonna matter about what kind of degree I get. You know what, I'll just take a normal degree without the honours in it, and I just didn't do my dissertation and just cut and go through. You get me?
But yeah, all right then. So now we move on to Boss Toros.
Yeah.
So, explain to the people what was Boss Toros and what was your role in Boss Toros?
You know it is, yeah. Alright, boom. So Boss Toros, yeah. It's because man used to roll to raves, yeah. Used to go baseline dances in a Vito, in it, a purple Mercedes minibus.
If you watch SG's podcast on here, if not, go back and watch it. It gives you the full breakdown, but go on though.
Yeah, so like it just happened that one day, I think it was Jala's birthday, you get me? I think his birthday is around Valentine's Day. And there was a dance up north in it, and I think we wanted to do something different, and so Smiley's gone to man, yo, come on and bring you lot up north, you get me? Bring you lot to one baseline dance, you get me? So we've gone to this dance, and then from that we just caught
Dewsbury,
yeah. We gone Dewsbury, and I was even thinking like, yo, I remember I was anxious before we was going in that car. I'm thinking, yo, we got to drive up north, yeah. And it was like 12 o'clock here, and we still hadn't left and that. And I'm thinking, hold on, what a man on, bruv? You know, I was like, bruv, ain't we leaving? Ain't we going? You get me? So we've left about 12:30, got up there for about, say, after 2 and that. And like, yo, remember just going down some dark alley. Looked like you're just going to some social club or some shed, but that you can't see nothing there. Got in, bruv, and it was jumping, bruv. And man just caught the vibe. And from that, we just kept going to the dances, and then I think man just called the minibus the War Boss, and then we just got called Boss Toros, and it was, there's a couple man in it, and I was a DJ and producer.
Them times
I was a DJ and producer.
So now you're confidently DJing.
Yeah. Now I'm like, I think, I'm DJing in it. Because I'm not really getting bookings up there as much, but in Brom, I was doing the Broad Streets and all of that.
Okay.
What's it, Moon Lounge and that?
Yeah, Moon Lounge.
What's that? Yeah.
And Bella and all that.
Yeah, there. I was doing the cool ones and twos. Yeah. But yeah, that was a vibe, man. Yeah, I was a DJ and producer. You get me? Boss was sick, bro. You get me? SG, Jala, Papers, Soups, Smiley, Shin, yeah. Raving, just a vibes, innit? It was just vibes, really. We just got the name from us being vibes, innit? We was a set of people from Brom, just come and was doing our thing, innit? Spare love. And everyone loved us.
So, moving on from there, obviously baseline, because obviously you kind of grow in the baseline. That's where you kind of find your
Yeah, I was doing the baseline thing for a while. Like, baseline was kicking, bro. I was producing. Like, man, are sending me like money for like, because these times man weren't releasing tunes on like iTunes or such, and it like baseline producers would make their tunes and send them to the bad boy DJs and all of that. And I remember I had like bare DJs like sending me like money for specials. I'd sell like one tune for £20, just put their tag on it, and that's a special for them and that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I was active, bro. Well active.
So at this time now, is when you start youth working around this time?
Nah, you know what it is. So all the time that I've done like music stuff, I've always like worked, and it had a 9 to 5 in it. Like I've never like not had a 9 to 5. Like I started working when I was 13, bro, for the council at 13, bro. Like even when I was at uni, I worked and trapped and done uni. I've always worked. So when I left uni, I started working for a homeless organisation. That was like my first job, you get me? And my mum like patted me basically. She was like, you know what, I left uni and I was lost for a year, bro. Like I'd had my degree. I worked, it was a business degree. I didn't really have no interest in working in business. I didn't know what man was gonna do. Man was just like chilling, just like buying a drawer of weed and just smoking bud and just living day by day for a year, applying for jobs, not really getting nothing. So I did a traineeship and then ended up getting a job working for this homeless organisation, and that was working with 16 to 25-year-olds. Okay. That was in like...
Is that when you work with enough of the man and the youth, them from the ends and all that?
That's
what I'm trying to get at.
That was like... Started there around like 06.
Because you used to help enough of the youth then.
Yeah, I was there.
The ends, doing, even people like Rudy.
Yeah.
Like Rudy Rock doing big up Rudy Rock up right now is doing big things. Come out of prison, personal trainer, lives in London, got his company set up, got his clothing, everything, man. Just check him out on Instagram and all the social medias, you get me? But man, like that, he was working.
He was one of my young people that I was working with, you get me? And like I enjoyed it. Do you know what I'm saying? Kind of thing. Just like I don't know. I could relate to certain man, and you know, certain people was distant. Like you know what I'm saying, Rudy was a quiet one. You know, he was a quiet one. You know what I'm saying? Kind of thing. But I just wanted to help. Do you know what I mean? Kind of thing. Like I think I've always done a lot of my jobs that I've done are jobs that I would do even if I weren't paid. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying?
No, proper. So you joined the Hot 92 team.
Large up Dems.
You link up with them. That's what I was like. You link up with Dems. Because I was about to say, was you part of Team Good For You at one stage?
Yeah, I am still. I've never left. I'm still part of Team. I've always been like, even though I DJ'd them,
So DJ Team.
But you see,
how did that all come about, and how do you link up and stuff, and how did the Hot 92?
I see Dems. Yeah. Alright, Dems' uncle. Yeah. That's my like best friend from like the first day of reception, bro. Like he lives in America now, but man still communicate with him, you get me? He calls himself NATO, you get me? Bro, like our birthdays are exactly like a month apart. He's June the 16th, I'm July the 16th, you get me? The first day of reception, that was my dog from then, you get me? And that's Dems' his uncle, you get me? So like we was always around. You see, like before Teen Good For You.
Paths.
Yeah, like cause they like them man from like Heathfield Road, you get me?
Yeah, I was from.
So I would always like come down there and link them, cause you know,
me and Dems, he used to go Cardinal Newman. We used to catch the 440 bus to school every morning together.
You see, like round Lazals and that. You see, like in the summer and that. Round there is active. It's fun. It's fun. You get me? So
I'm at the park where the parks on my road.
Yeah. So I'm always coming round there to link them and the car. It's fun round there. You get me? So like there was a stage when like. When was this now? This would have been when I was in when I was in Bismillah, so that's like around 2000, yeah. And everyone was doing their little grime cruise thing and that, yeah. So Dems and we didn't have a little crew, but we used to play tunes and do our little thing and and go to certain youth clubs and that. And Dems used to be an MC.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dems weren't the DJ.
Yeah.
You get me? So like I've always known Dems, you get me? But then when I come back from uni and then
MC?
Dems was an MC, bro.
MC,
MC Jago.
Yeah, back in the day.
JAYGO-MC.
Back in the day, from the school days,
like,
He's a white man on the decks now as well.
But like it was Dems was a
musically oriented.
like Dems' dad. Yeah, he's a sound man as well. Arrow sound. If you know about Arrow sound, big people know about that. Yeah, you get me. So like so boom. Like it's like when I come back from uni, it's like. It's mad because I was away for 4 years, innit? So a lot of the people who I was rolling with before, it's like I didn't have no interest in rolling with them, but they kind of they've moved on, things have changed, you get me? So I was latching on to like music friends, you get me? Like music people, that's like, I'm a music man, innit? So that's how that's what all my friends do music, you get me? So I knew that Dems was doing music as well, so I was just linking up with them and then, yeah, when I decided, I think, boom, I was a bassline DJ, yeah. You see when bassline started to die, I got the opportunity to go on Hot 92, because Dems was on there and you're saying, yeah, you can get a slot, but there was no point in me playing bassline now.
It was dying out.
So I just said, you know what, I'm going to do the UK thing. You get me? But yeah, Hot 92, when did I start Hot 92? I want to say around 2010, 2011, around them kind of times.
Is that the UK Takeover show?
Yeah.
Straight away, was it?
Yeah, I think, I think so, yeah, more or less. Yeah. But yeah, like I said, Dems and that was doing their thing and yeah, Team Good Fuse was the man, them, innit?
And you like built up a good little repertoire and you was getting booked, man.
Yeah, man used to have Sugar Sweet on lock, bro. Man used to have Sugar Sweet on lock.
Yeah, Sugar Sweet on lock, but you got
like you see when I was in my
team,
you know when I was in DJ mode, bro. There was man was doing the Mazza, like was active, bro.
Crazy, man.
Active, like on the Brom circuit and that. It was active, you know what I'm saying?
Like how Jeezy and Lamar G and that are now.
Yeah.
It's like that, the first of that.
Yeah, man was active, doing all sorts, like, and on a large up as well, all the promoters, and that gave man opportunities and, like, do you know what I'm saying? Because there's bare man that gave man kind of opportunities when man was coming up, like, do you know what I'm saying? And man was playing at some serious kind of places as well, you know, like, even certain pubs and things that man used to play at, you know, like Carpenter's Arms and that, like back in it. No, but I'm saying there was serious people in these places, bro. Like it was crazy.
Yeah, them serious people that maybe madness not serious again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, brought the vibe, man. Bring the vibe everywhere, bro. Bring the vibe everywhere, bro.
It's a vibe. So the UK Takeover show now, that's an important part of your thing.
Yeah.
So how did that come about? How did it start? And what was
boom.
What made you start that?
Oh, alright, I'm not gonna lie,
It had a specific purpose to it, you get me?
It's what it was, yeah. So like I says, I got a love for music. I was DJing bassline for a while. Bassline was starting to kind of not say die, but it was just not as popular and not everyone wanted to hear bassline, and I got the opportunity to go on radio, and you know what it was, a lot of people around me was making sick music. There was a lot of sick music that I was hearing that wasn't getting played anywhere, and I just said, you know what, I liked what Ras Kwame was doing, because these times he was just championing, like just pushing UK music.
Yeah, he had a UK something show too.
UK
Underground, something like that. I remember. I remember that.
Yeah.
Homegrown show. That's what it was called. UK homegrown show.
Yeah. So then that just made me think, you know what? All right, then boom. I'm gonna do radio, but my thing's just I'm just gonna play UK music. Just like.
And you know what? To be fair, why you right? Because no one was raw doing that at the time.
No one was.
Think about it, you know. No one was playing a show for the UK.
No one was doing like, you know.
Not even one extra was doing that. Remember, was like very unique.
A lot of the bassline DJs or whatever, like when bassline started to kind of dwindle, like some turned into house or funky or like. Remember, Rusky was a bassline DJ, you know.
Yes.
Enough times I would play after or before Rusky. Cause we used to play under Simple Hype, large up Drew Berkey and Felton and them man there. These times playing at Subway, Tunnel Club. Yeah. You get me? This is before Rusky turned into the R&B, hip hop superstar DJ and all these kind of things. Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? He was playing bassline and that, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So obviously the UK take, go back to the UK takeover show.
So like I'm saying, that's why I mentioned Rusky. He chose to be the you know, like play all genres in the R&B, this and that. I said, nah, I just want to focus on this UK thing. That was the choice that I made. Yeah. So I'm saying, like, no one ain't doing it, bruv. This is gonna be my uniqueness still in it. Yeah, that's my thing. Get me?
And you know what as well? You done well with it, and it kind of made you a gatekeeper at one stage, bruv. Because why I say that is because nobody does that, especially here. Yeah. So now, if you're a UK if you're around the UK, and because you had a decent amount of listeners in that, if you're a UK artist and you want some tunes to be getting played in Brom, if you didn't look a press run, you kind of have to go to Euro and give you the tunes and give you and then you start to build relationships like that.
You know what as well?
So tell me about some of the relationships you built like that through that.
Before I even get there, hold that there was other man as well that was kind of doing bits as well, large up 51 and 61. Yeah. Noodles has always been a supporter as well.
Bobby Noodles.
Bobby Noodles.
You know what?
He's always
51, 61, Bobby Noodles. Them man there are top tier. They've been doing it for years. They're veterans.
So I feel like I was listening to them, and so like all of them that kind of made me definitely want to just do the UK thing as well. Yeah. You get me? I have to stop and give man their props, bro, because like trust me, bro, like especially man like Bobby Noodles.
Bobby Noodles is still
but like Bobby Noodles was Bobby Noodles. Ain't he been on here?
Nah, he don't.
Personally, like I don't like. But listen, Bobby Noodles was DJing at the like, you know, like when man was going to under 18s.
He's the main man.
Danny D and Noodles.
Danny D and Noodles, bro.
Pat Jam.
Every Pat Jam, Danny D and Noodles. All them standard jammers.
Listen.
Fantasies, Butcher's Madness, all of that, all of them raves there, blood, Hurricane.
If them man there ain't on the lineup, bro.
One man, Viber Life. Listen to me. Yeah. Don't start the rest off, you know. Yeah. I was there, you know my thing. Yeah. I was always there in the end. I was there. You get me?
Yeah, man, like me, man. It's always there. I was always in the background, man. I was always like, you know what I'm saying? You know, like before, you know, like before, even before I was DJing, there was a time like, I didn't even know like what man wanted to do in that car. There was a time, when I wanted to be an MC as well myself, bro. No, it was, bro. That's what you know what it was, You know what it was, You know what it was,
What type of MC was you? What type of MC?
You know what it was, hold on. You know what it was, Man just love music, innit? Yeah. And you see, before now, there wasn't so many things that you could do in music, you know what I mean? Yeah. So, like, especially with, like, resources and that, so... Like, bro,
producers and that get recognition like that.
No one was even producing. No one had computers. We didn't have nothing. Bro, we didn't have nothing, bro. We didn't have nothing. We had karaoke machine, bro. Yeah. Man was doing tapes on the karaoke machine. You get me?
They're the fame now.
Yeah, but there was a time when man wanted to be an MC and that, but man was shit, bro. You get me, large? I said, man, what shit? Nah, I weren't, man. I don't know what I was, blood. Like, it was dead, bro. I wish, bro. I wish I could say, that I was sick, bro. Like, I wish I could say, like, I wish I could say, like, I was sick, man. Like, you know what I'm saying, man? I was in pockets and that. Like, I weren't, bro. Like, I was shit, bro. Like, that weren't for me. Do you know what I'm saying? But that's like music, bro. I wanted to get involved. Like, man, I didn't just want to be in the audience, bro. I wanted to be on the stage doing. I wanted to be somewhere. I wanted to be involved. know what I'm saying? Man wanted to be involved, bro, and that was like...
You assessed yourself though, bro. You said, nah, this ain't for me. You didn't find
Got some people.
certain man.
They're going on now.
Yeah, bro. Give up, man. Give up.
Oh, now.
How long you been trying? It's mad. But it's a journey, bro. I've done better things, but I've been a producer, been a DJ, tried to be an MC. You know what I'm saying? I don't even DJ like right now. Like I ain't DJing in time. You know what I'm saying?
We'll get into that. So, obviously UK homegrown shows. Tell some of the relationships as well you built through linking that, through being that bridge.
Boom, you see what it was, yeah?
People need to know this stuff.
You know what it was? You see, like Dem Ties when I started that, yeah? You see, like a lot of the tunes that I was playing, like, or nearly every tune, I had to holler that person directly. Like, bruv, I remember, I used to holler, like, remember when Jay Spades dropped More Money, More Pagans, yeah? Number 2, yeah?
Oh, let me serious to what, yeah.
So boom.
Number 1 and 2
remember, like, that used to have a host on it, like, used to have a host on every, like, track and that, you get me, yeah? So I wanted, for me to be playing it on radio, I don't want the host on there, I want the unhosted version.
Yes.
Bro, I remember tweeting my man every week, yeah, saying, yo, send me the unhosted version, send me the... Bro, I used to do it, like, I started to take the piss, bro, and do it every Saturday, bro. And I was just watching my man retweet. Every tweet that a gal would tweet him, yeah, my man would retweet. You know, like if a girl boosted him for saying something, my man would retweet it, yeah. But like me, like I was hollering, like he must have seen one of my tweets, bro. But he weren't getting back to me, do you know what I'm saying? But it weren't until I met Trenton's wife, Sharon. She used to be Cash Tastic's manager at the time.
And tell them who Trenton is.
Then Trenton's Gigs his manager.
And who else?
And he's at Warner. Gets his manager.
Right,
like Trenton's the big man. Trenton's the big man. He's over at Warner.
Trenton's to a couple concerts, so we got.
Trenton's pattern man. Trenton, the man are good people. You get me? Yeah. So when I met Sharon now, because what it was, Cash Tastic was down, and I interviewed him. I think he's probably the first big artist that I interviewed, you get me? So she patterned up the interview. I started chatting with her. Like, she was one of the first kind of big people in the industry kind of that I was chatting to, and she patterned me the unhosted version of More Money, More Pagans. She said she got it sent to me.
And then from there, just rolling.
I was just rolling, and then obviously like C4. You see when C4 was doing his Boy Better Know thing.
Mad when he was
when he was doing his thing and then started doing PR and all this, using big media to radio to do PR runs and that. He patterned me. He got me on the media to radio playlist. So like one time I was calling like, BIGGOSS, I need your email address so I can send you some tunes. I'm on this mailing list and it's crazy. I think it was a media to radio one. It was. I'm still on that mailing list, bro. That's a top one.
Massive. I'm saying the man them have been mashing. We've been doing this stuff, you get me? But it's what this whole platform's about. Don't worry. Alright, cool. So 2000 and triple now. Yeah. Because
that's my dog.
How do you first link up with Triple B, And what was your role in 2000 and Triple, the label car? You was there, bro. You even got us a slot there where the Grand Squad set up there and everything like that.
Triple. I know Triple from like before he was born, innit? Car, like, man used to go to church, you get me? Triple's parents is in the church and that. I used to go to church and that kind of thing. So, I'm older than Triple, you get me? That's what I said, I know him from before he was born. You get me? So, I knew Triple from church, innit? And then he's another person. It's like when I come back from uni, bro, I was just connecting with everyone. So I remember one time I was just in Triple up Villa Cross, and I know him, and I'm saying, yo, what you on and that? And he's saying, he's doing music and that. So from him hearing that he's on music, I'm saying I'm gonna come and link here because I just want to be around it and all these kind of things. So these times, first he was doing studio in his yard, you get me, and then I'll just link him and that, and just
DBR days.
What was
a bit after.
A bit after. And then he got the studio on Great Hampton Road, Great Hampton Street. And then he had the studio, and I was intrigued. So I was just always.
Because you wasn't a part of it at first. You used to just
I just started. it's my brethren's place. I would just land there and I'd just be that guy that was just sitting in sessions and just being around, and then I just started seeing what man was doing on Logic and that, and then I started doing it, and then I started doing sessions and that, bro, like, and then before I knew it, like it was just me and probably like DH doing the sessions, and Triple was just like
in and out, you know, Triple already in and
doing what I needed to do,
stuff,
and
to maintain everything.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So and I was recording bare man, bro. Like see, like Caps's first tunes. I recorded them.
I remember coming to the studio. Well, me and Caps got a good relationship now. That's only because you introduced to him first. I remember you being in the studio. I've landed there, you and Triller play me Capsy tunes like
work a freestyle, saying yo my man, I'm saying yo, I'm saying yo my man,
I'm in there saying yo this is crazy.
That work a freestyle.
I remember I went jail, so you're talking 215, 14.
Yeah, so like I just started kind of engineering, and once again you see with me I like to get into a lot of things, I reckon I might have ADHD, like I like to get into things, but I can't get too deep into things. You know, if it gets too like techie and then it's just like it just gets long for me. Like even like for example, when I used to produce and that, like I used to produce and I was making my beats and all that, but then when I needed to take it to the next level and get more techie with it and know like the equipment and like in and out and be able to be like proper play chords and this and that, it just got too techie for me. So man, just
now, BIGGOSS. You've got a lot of things, adventures. That's what you're a man. You got a lot, but one of them you need to do that next level of stuff.
Yeah.
If you do,
no, we are, man.
If you do,
we are.
It's curtains.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying to you?
We are.
So you need to be pushing. You got a lot of things going on, but you need to make one thing the focal point, bro. Because I'm telling you, bro, the minute you do that, you get what I'm trying to say to you, because you got it, man. You got it.
Yeah.
So 2000 Triple Studios, that's epic. We've even done that for me, the most epic thing, I've got a lot of memories in there because I used to record a lot down there. We've been down recording with Bugs and that's doing even on my own. Then I made the whole What's My Name EP in there.
I was hosting there mixtapes and that. I was killing it, man. Done the ciphers down there.
We'll get onto that in a second now.
Yeah.
For me though, the legendary thing for me personally was Triller's birthday set.
Yo, come on, oi.
That's...
Yeah, and I did, yo.
That was sick,
that's
2000 Triple, that's the studio. So, and then we move on to the rap ciphers now. Because they're important. I was watching some of them today, and I was like, you know what? At the time, I'll be honest with you, I think I was being a bit ignorant at the time. Let me tell you why.
Yeah.
I'll tell you why, you know. At the time, this might sound mad to people, but I'm telling you, like, we were like the cream of the crop. I'm sorry. Remember, UK rap wasn't big how it was then and all that. A lot of the people who are on there now, like Mist and all that, even when you look at them, they're not doing it's not that. You're starting now, you're trying to get this little, but at the time, bro, sorry, I'm doing shows, bro. We're on the road, you know what I'm saying? We're on the road. C's, if I'm saying that, C's even bigger than I was, and and I'm saying, I'm doing that, man. So imagine what man like C and that's doing. We're the cream of the crop, but this is my school.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of thinking, I remember you said you do the cypher, you know, and I remember, I think Saf even shouting like, and I'm saying, I don't know that, because I remember I can rap, bro. And I'm saying, I want to go cypher, bro. You know what I mean? Like, man, I'm trying to say shit, man, I'm going to Eskimo dance talk on the phone,
yo, you know, listen, a cypher is the same as a grime set, you know.
Of course it is.
It's just with rappers
Remember,
and
I'm built for it.
But nowadays you got man that do grime sets calling them ciphers and that.
Yeah. That's mad. That's mad.
Like a grime set.
It's a whole different thing.
Rap cipher.
But
you get me?
Like I was saying,
I'll never do a grime cipher.
Nah. Like I was saying, boom. You get me? To me, I was like, I think I shunned it a bit, but then you see, like when I look back and I watch it now.
Well, epic, you know.
I think, this is what's some epic stuff.
That, like, you see, I see them like they're like, that's like my two like my greatest works ever. Like,
bro, there's a lot of people in the rooms here
creations
in the city who you could never get in a room together again.
Can't, bro. Like, it's like.
Do you know that?
That's been like a gift and a curse for me.
Serious, you know?
You know.
I could imagine. So I'm gonna let you get into it. So my question is though, what made you decide to start that year, and why did you stop here, and what was the backlashes, the pros and the cons of it?
Okay.
So
all right. So remember the first one that we did. That was like K2 and then the youngers, you get me?
Yes.
You get me?
It was just K2 Tanner.
K2 Tanner.
There's four of them.
RD.
Yeah. And another one.
CJ was on there.
Yes, four.
Red was on there.
Yes.
There's a couple, man. You get me?
So you done that.
And the reason why I done that, is because K2 come to me and he had the idea. He wanted to do that, and I was like, yeah, man, I'm on it. Let's do this. You get me? So he did that, and that did its thing. You get me?
Big views, but it's got like
it's a living.
got M's.
It's a living.
It's got like 2.8 million.
Bro, you know what I love about that? You see, if you watch the views today and you watch them next week, they've gone up. And it's been like that since it dropped, bro. Yeah. And the thing is now, like, how many years old, you get me? So then, boom, now you see when it comes to
it's authentic.
You get me? So then now, when it comes to doing like the next ones, my idea was, I wanted to do like, see like how Westwood is doing his crib sessions, I wanted to recreate something similar in Brom, but I didn't want to do cruise. Because you know what it was, my thing was, there ain't no sick cruise, like rap cruise kind of thing.
There ain't no cruise full stop.
Like,
sorry people.
Yeah, like there ain't all like even like groups on it, and like my thing is like there isn't like a group or where I think everyone's sick. You know, like in every one of them, I feel like
bro, that's even if you can get a cruising group.
I just feel like there's.
Was it even any cruising groups?
Yeah, I just feel like there's. I just feel like like you know, like when Westwood does them crib sessions, there's a couple of man you hear and then you think, well, my man's shit. Why is my man honest? Like my man's.
I got the first wheel up. I sent the pace on that, Check me out my duffel, my hood. Got a brand new one. That was a bird for brand new. Yeah, so go on, bitch. We have to get that in there, you know, see.
Yeah, so there was never like, so I thought, you know what, rather than like doing like the whole cruise and that, like kind of mix people up in it, to try and get the best from everywhere and bring everyone together, you get me, and just do it like that. Kind of thing, you get me? So that was my thing. I just hollered up couple bad and that. And but you know what was mad? Every time I done them, there was people that didn't turn up on that.
Yeah. Because you hollered me, like I said, you hollered me.
There's couple people, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's man as well that should have been on them, you know?
I'm like, yo, I'm going to
like,
see,
that weren't on them, you know? Like, there's some big,
yes!
You know, like, I'm sure, like, I feel like I hollered, like...
Next week.
I feel like I hollered Big Dog Yogo for one of them, you know, and he didn't come, you know, for whatever reason, you get me?
Go in Manchester to go and do a show with them. That's what it was like, though, see, that
get me, but
but it was serious, and so, you see the first one, I was messing around, you know, who was on the first one?
The first one was the youngers.
And he was on the second one?
It's the second one.
Is that Mr. That?
I'm not.
Is that the same one?
No. I think the second one, it might be the missed one, or it might be the one with RM and
N1.
Yeah. No, I think it might be the missed one. Then I done the RM one. I need to look on. I'd rather need to look on YouTube at the orders. Serious? But yeah.
So what was some of the backlash you got from it then? What kind
of... haters, isn't it? You get like people talking about they should have been on there and all that kind of bullshit and that, and obviously like when you're doing the next one and all that kind of shit, and like but obviously
obviously for you, like, cause you're BIGGOSS, you're a big critique in this thing. Yeah. So is there a level you have to be on for you can step on your platform?
Of course, bro. Yeah. Of course, like it's a bit like. You know what it was as well? I didn't like randomers, I didn't like randomers coming and all them kind of things. Like I want to vet people and all that. Like I'm kind of hand picking. You get me? So it wasn't like a thing where I wanted a man to bring a brethren and all them kind of things. And couple man snuck through and that, like couple.
Guys, I'm gonna sleep for his own cipher meeting.
But there's couple man that are more than one and all these kind of things and that.
Man to man. Oh my God, that's it.
But it's.
I see it. No, I can't believe
It was what it was. It is what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fuck it, it's the music, innit,
Yeah,
man?
but really,
have no
quality
security.
control and all
Nah,
that.
but like,
You know, I think up trade that quality control and then
this is why, like, this is why I don't like do a lot of stuff all the time, certain time, and
talent, fam.
like, you also asked me like, why, like, how come I didn't do more in it?
Yeah.
So this is what it was, yeah. So boom. Remember after I did the Mist one and all that kind of thing, like, and all the stuff and everyone was on there, yeah. After that, who was I supposed to get on there? It was like your RKs, your Mogs, them kind of man. That was the next generation. You get it? Listen, I'm not gonna say man was moving bougie, but you know what it was. You know what it was.
We were touring as well.
You know what it was, yeah. You know what it was. Now you had, now you got platforms like the Kenny All Stars.
Where the reason why you tour? Where the reason why that's there?
Listen to Nades. Now listen.
Them buildings weak.
Listen. You got these other big platforms in it. Yeah. They've come about, so man are getting approached to do these other big platforms. So they're doing that now, and so I reckon that when I'm hollering man to do my thing now, when I'm hollering man to do my thing, man are not hollering back, man are not making themselves available.
Well, the reason why
do you know what I'm saying? Large at the man them that did make themselves available and we tried to do something, you know what I mean? Large at man like Ash Trillis, man. You get me?
In a good way. Because we've got a good relationship with the producers. Kiss FM, we was there. Yeah, now one time we did, but one time we was outside of there filming Trade Mission Speedy, DJ Q, say, yo, Q, not letting us be rock.
Listen, that's what we did in Warboss. You see in Warboss?
We went upstairs and we're on there. You ever see?
Listen, going back to Warboss,
these are the things why man could even step through and even be on there. So when people like BIGGOSS is allying to shouting back.
Listen, I forgot something with Warboss days, yeah. You see Warboss days, yeah. Listen, you see in Warboss days, yeah. Jala and Papes had a tune, yeah. And then we felt like this tune was a big tune and we wanted this tune played. But man bought the tune on CD to the dance and asked Q to play the tune, you get me? And when Q played that tune...
But we got Q, look how it comes from.
Yeah, supported, man. Supported, man.
Ask Q anything. Q says, yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
What they call it, what orthodox back, are you mad? Nothing.
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah.
Respect to Q still.
Yeah, we asked Q, bro. Q dropped the tune, bro, and we went nuts, bro. Yeah. We went nuts in the dance, bro. You get me? Like, that was us another way, like, that's how we was just willing to, like, just do anything to make sure the thing was.
Alright, man.
But yeah, what we're saying back to the ciphers.
So obviously, that's obviously, looking after that now, you started slowing down from DJing.
Yeah, we just doing a couple things though. Like, I was DJing, but like doing different things. You've been
like telling people you've been as well. Cause you've been to like Atlanta. Where you been? Atlanta, Canada.
Atlanta. I played at. I ain't been Texas. Right. I played at A3C Festival.
Yeah, telling people
that's in Atlanta. I played there twice, 2019 and 2018.
Music festival.
Yeah, it's like a music festival in Atlanta. And when I say me, that's Carla, Miss C Brown, who's now my business partner. We used to put on a UK showcase at this American festival. So like we brought over artists like Paige Keiki, Miss La Familia, K-Trap. That was the last one we brought. I think the last one we did, we brought Miss La Familia and K-Trap still. Like, yeah, we was doing things, and then I've done Canada Music Week as well.
K-Trap, you reckon if you holler K-Trap now to give you a tune, you reckon you'll do it?
What, give me a tune? I don't know, you know. I don't even know if man would remember man and that. Like, F knows, like, man are busy. Like, you know what it is? When you're asking certain things, sometimes it's better that you see, man. You know, ask man in a room. You know, like online. Online.
I just ask this question because I'm a man where I keep it 100, innit?
Yeah.
So you see, anyone's done anything for me, I CC will tell you.
Yeah.
I just, you know, anything, like any way I can show, any way I can, if you tell me to land somewhere, I'll try and be there, or, you know, if I have to support the way, or, you know what I mean? You know what I mean, bro? So, I'm just saying, whether I get high up there, whether I'm low, I don't mind, or whether, you know what I'm saying? I just like to know these things, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't feel like sometimes it's reciprocated in a way where people remember things and then show respect back and
Nah, yeah.
you don't have to, you know. Honestly, it's just nice though if you did it, like
yeah.
people, you know. So I just don't know, you know, because you can. I've noticed in music and that, you know, you can be somewhere with people, you know, and they were there with you on the day, talking to you all good and then,
Yeah.
bro. Because let me tell you something now. It don't matter if I see you once, you know. I remember you, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember people, and I know that's the goes to the same for other people. So when people try and act silly, I'm not talking about K-Track, I'm just saying in general.
Yeah.
When people try and act silly, like, you know, you meet someone and they probably get to a certain position, and you probably see them somewhere else again, and they act a bit silly and that.
Yeah.
Really, I idiot. Cause I know you remember me, bro.
Yeah.
Cause I remember everybody, bro.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Yeah.
You get me?
Nah,
So
I think man probably remember man in
just
that,
the
but-
game. Yeah, I'm not talking about him. I'm just talking about in general, you know, bro. I know how the game is in general, you get me?
It's all about
Not trying to single out my
relationships,
car. I
relationships.
know K-Track's a bless you. I'm not even saying that. I'm just saying, yo,
Very.
the game, bro. It can
Me and him
get
was-
like that,
me and
you
him
get
was
me?
supposed
You
to-
know I get seen.
I'm supposed to go strip club with them man still.
Yeah,
should've done.
they're blessed people, so I could imagine that. I'm just saying, in general, the game can be like that. You get me? And a lot of people, you know. But yeah, you started slowing down from DJing.
Yeah, because I started getting into other stuff.
Yeah, like what? What was it
I
on?
think I started doing like PR. I had a PR company at one time.
Did you? So what was you doing, like promoting people's music and stuff?
Yeah, because you know what it
Artists.
was, you know what it was. Like I says, C4 bossed me on the PR kind of thing, you get me?
No,
Like,
no boss you still.
no, why, showed man, yeah.
It
Showed man,
sounds a bit mad. I don't know why things still come out. Young Spring. I'm trying to take that lane, get the what? You know,
Yeah,
certain times it does get mad.
listen, showed man, yeah. And you know what it was a gap.
You went mad earlier as well. He said high and low, and I was gonna wire you, but
And then why him now? I don't know. So now, yeah, why him start? Why him? Cause I'm not holding no why is this man?
Boss. Boss and whatever.
Yeah, so I noticed like a gap. Do you know what I'm saying? Like in the market kind of thing, like enough artists didn't know how to kind of send out their music, you get me?
And everybody wants to be an artist, no one wants to go behind the scenes, so.
You get me? Like artists were sending me their music, yeah, and it wasn't even labelled properly and that. My artists are sending me their tunes, yeah, and it's labeled, like the file's called audio 1970s,
You can't show the brands, you get me?
Six,
Or look
kinda,
at Firewater.
yeah.
You look at that.
Do-
Send it round the back cover, we're not promoting them, man. There.
Yeah, doing all of that, like, yeah. So basically, I seen a gap. There weren't no PR companies down there, and so me and my bit, I think I set up a bit of PR company that was doing all right.
That was doing alright as well, wasn't it? At one stage,
yeah.
I saw.
You know what it is?
Wait there, you see for underrated. Didn't I use that company?
I think you did.
And mailing lists and couple things.
You know what it is. You know what it is. You know what it is. Yeah. Like, you see.
Press release and it was alright,
You know what it is in Brom. Yeah. There's a lot of people that ain't willing to invest in themselves.
You know, I was wondering
And
on next week. You know,
yeah.
Man.
Yeah, but there's not enough of yous. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's like a lot of people.
great pretenders, isn't it?
A lot of people are reluctant because you know what it is. I get it, man. People like you know what it is because rappers don't rap about spending money on promo. Yeah, a lot of people don't see that side of the game. You get me?
Yeah.
So they're not like willing to invest if they don't see it as part of the plan in it. Like
you meant to invest all the time, bro.
Like
constantly.
To do a music video and then that's as far as the promotion kind of goes.
Yeah.
With them, do you know what I mean? So yeah, I did a bit of PR. Did I do any? I was managing an artist for a while as well. What other kind of ventures did we do? Did I do? Set up my publishing company. That's like.
Now we're gonna get into that cause you're going too far now. Cause that's after. That's after cousin.
Okay.
That's after cousin.
Okay.
So you slow down on the DJing.
Yeah. I just, you know, it was, the DJing things got a bit too mad and the club scene got too mad and too fast and I didn't like where things was going, man. Like, I didn't like where the art was going and all that kind of stuff.
What about the music as well? Because you was a bit upset with the music that was coming out, especially from Birmingham.
What
was the problem? And still is the problem.
What? I don't, that's not my reason for me, like, slowing down.
Nah, no, but I'm saying, what was the problem, though? What on that? What's the...
What was the problem when?
What's the problem then and now?
In terms
in
of
our city with the music, like what's What are they?
There's problems.
Yes, what's the problem?
There's where do you
Name
start?
some of
And
them,
like
bro,
some of it, like I mentioned earlier, people the reluctance to invest in themselves in it. Do you know what I mean? Like I feel like everyone just feels like they're just gonna go viral. Do you know what I'm saying? Everyone was just like making music, doing a video, hoping it's gonna go viral. It wasn't doing much more than that. Like I said, it's because rappers don't rap about fucking spending money on promotion and all that. That's like a hidden side of the game that enough people kind of neglect. And that, you know, a lot of artists wasn't taking themselves seriously. They weren't realising their greatness. You know what I'm saying? Brom's full of overthinkers. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, like
go into it,
a lot of our sickest...
mental health. It's mental health, it's...
Loads, bro. A lot of our sickest artists in Brom, bro, they got all the sickest tunes on their computer, bro, but they're just overthinking. Do you know what I'm saying? But you know what it is as well? You know what it is? It's mad, you know? I'll tell you what it is as well.
I'm not saying that bad way, trust me.
It's not just that, you know.
I used to do it, trust me, bro.
You know what it is as well? You know what it is? I'll tell you what it is as well. You know when you do sick...
Fear.
You know, when you do something so sick, and you reach us that you go, or you do something that goes like up here, yeah? The next time you do something, yeah, it's got to be up here or higher.
But no, but that's fear.
And if it ain't, or if you might drop something and it don't do that, then like you're gonna think, oh,
but that's fear, Biggie.
And that's
fear, though.
Yeah, overthinking.
That's
fear.
overthinking fear.
Yeah,
It's what
yeah,
fear.
Of course.
Overthinking will all relates back to fear. This is the thing now. You see, fear is what's holding everyone back, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah, of course.
Now, if something pops in and so, it don't matter if the next thing don't do that. That's like goals sometimes. It's got to balance out, you get me? So you might be on that and go on that and look at the trajectory. But then guess what now? You might do something else that's gonna you know what I say to you?
Yeah,
also, it's down to you. So you gotta be creative, bro. Where's innovative? You've got to be a student of the game. So you've got to analyze what's going on in the place, bro. You get me? In the surroundings. You get me? You can't just base it off of what you want to do and what you think. You get me?
Yeah.
Obviously, it's your thing, so you got to go off. You got to be yourself, and you get me? But still, you got to acknowledge, wait, what's going on here? What's in right now? How can I be different? How can I do this? How can I incorporate a bit of that, a bit of that, a bit of that, and still make it be me though? But they're not doing it, especially where we're from. And then we have the same old Brom stigma that everyone hates on us. With this, that, and no, not hate on you. You have to say to you, you're not consistent. Because hear what now? I can tell you now. We did a wrap-up show the other day, 2013, yeah? The only Brom people, we could big up, you like, let's say the rap scene, cause obviously everyone's like said this grime right now and grime's not doing so. Let's push that aside, innit? Cause grime, look, Seed on a show last year. See the view, but let's push that aside. Rappers, the only people we could big up, bro, really like that, with projects, they're in prison, bro. You know what I'm saying to you? On that show, so and in
Caps as well.
And Caps as well, but really, it's not enough. There's way more artists than that, though. Who should we be talking about now?
Yeah. It's changing though.
There's no it's changing. No. I'm not. Listen, brother. You know me. I'm for this city, bro. I want to help. Now, things like this platform will do that. Now, I'm trying to show you though. I'm sending this message out there. Now, this is a message I'm sending out there, bro. Projects, bro. Consistency. There was none. That's all I'm saying. There was no projects, bro. Even a man like RM, then he's a good rapper. I want to hear a CD now.
Yeah.
I want to hear a CD now, RM. I know that you're laying the singles and that.
Nah, but Arm's got CDs out there.
I know he has, but I want to hear one now.
Yeah,
you know what's going on now? He's due one, bro.
Yeah, he's due.
You see the level he's at now, and the features he can get and stuff.
He's due one, but he has dropped one up too. Like,
I'm not saying he hasn't. I'm saying though. I'm talking about today, now, this day, where he's at, the features he can get now, the project he can create as a package will be good now. Yeah,
basically, you can't wait for an RM project, like you're catting for an RM.
You know what I mean? Yeah, and then you've got other artists too where I want to hear a project from, even like people like Mokes and that. I want to hear projects, bro.
Yeah, but the man have got projects, bro.
No, it's not good enough, brother. I'm telling you,
you know,
bro,
you just say,
with who these people are, I'm not dissing them, you know, they're good rappers, you know. I'm telling you, bro, from once you're not reaching certain lists and that what's going around, I don't want to hear nothing, bro, because you're that caliber of rapper. I'm bigging you up, bro. You man are up there. You ever gonna say to you? See, your name should get mentioned. Your name don't get mentioned in the conversations. I don't hear no one talk about your projects. I can't name them, so it's not good enough. I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah, you know what it is. You know what it is. Yeah. Nowadays, it's not just about the music, innit? It's like people want loads more in it, and a lot of these, like you see, Mist, he's good at giving you like the full package in it. kind of thing. He's got the music and he's got like the social media side as well when he's ready, and he's got the personality and that. A lot of bad Brom artists don't want to show their personality.
You need to work on it. My point is, I'm not trying to diss no one. My point is, I'm trying to pull out these points to say, this is what we need to work on as a whole. I'm one of you two. I'm part of it. So we need to work on this. We need to get the projects together. We need to get the collabs together. We need to link up more, speak about, actually plan a 6 months, plan a 12 months. This is how it goes.
I think you know what it is as well. A lot of it boils down to man not believing in themselves.
Yeah. But you see, if you plan,
I feel like even as a DJ, there was times when I could have done more. Really those levels that I could have still reached and that, you know, like as a DJ that I didn't reach. But I was
you know what it is, BIGGOSS? You see, this is my point though. You see, if you don't sit down with a group of people or a person who has got your best interests at heart and has got the same mindset and you can see where this can go, and you don't develop a plan, bro. And
of course.
You put, as you know, you put everything on there and you go along and you tick it off as you go. You set the bar how you want to set it. It don't matter if you seem like it's crazy. No, set the bar there because then we know that's what we're working to. So then you kind of not because...
But it comes from self-belief.
It does, exactly. But what I'm trying to show you is though, but that, when you set the plan, it gives you self-belief because it gives you guidelines to work into. You get me? So you're not kind of why you can get disbelief. You know what a big thing of disbelief is, bro. A big advocate of disbelief is being in the wild, not having a plan. Just because you don't know where it's coming from next. You know what I'm saying? You're not working towards nothing. So something might good happen for you, but then all right, now what's happening next? There's no plan, there's no setup, there's no network, there's no management, there's nobody, there's no one to make a phone call, there's no one to email no one, there's no, remember, as me and you know, you can't just sit down and wait for things to come to you all the time, bro, especially in this day and age, bro. You got to be emailing people, it's not that no one's not interested, they will be interested. You got to show them what you've got, package your thing, show them what you've got, people, this is how it goes. But a lot of these, obviously, like you said, self-belief, but I'm telling you, a lot of the way to conquer this fear, bro, is to have a plan and know where you're going. Yeah, definitely. When you've got a direction, you know where you're going. Yeah. You know, you're more, it's like this, what I've got here. I've got a plan. I've got a direction. I know I want to head. I don't tell people in that because it's my thing. But if I did, people might say I'm wild. If I say, yo, this shift here, I want to be a millionaire, you might say I'm wild. But I don't think I'm wild. Yeah. I believe that I can do this thing. And I believe that there's a lot of things that's going to spiral off this, what will take me there.
Most definitely.
But this is my base and I'm never going to leave it. This is my baby. You get me? And I'm going to put everything into it. So this is why every week you see this. Since I've started, there's not been a week I've stopped and it's not going to happen. We have hiccups, we have everything. We've got things ain't working, we have to rip it everything. But guess what happens? We still make it work. We look to a man like C, because he's like me. He's dedicated. You get what I'm saying to you? And he's never, I'm sick or no, he's here, bro. You know what I'm saying to you? And I say this because I'm learning now. Remember, I had a music career, bro, and I used to be pissed off and think like, but when I realized, now that I'm doing this, I realized, whoa, I wasn't consistent. I thought I was. This is consistent what I'm doing now. Yeah. And I'm seeing how it works. I'm not saying I'm big, I'm nowhere yet, we're just starting, but I can see.
We should apply this consistency to your music when you do music.
Brother, if I had applied this consistency to my music,
mad, innit?
This would have been, it would have been a
Nah, but there was a time when you was. When we had the studio, we were doing the grind.
It was, but then I got locked up.
Yeah, the hiccups.
And it broke my thing.
The hiccups.
Me going to prison broke my whole, I'm not trying to make a story about me, but it broke up for me until the point now where I went to prison. I didn't want to do music no more because my life, I saw my life out. Yeah. You get me? Yeah. But I am going to make a return back to music. I'll tell you this now, for a fact. Trust me, there'll be music. You get me? But this is what's going on right now.
Oh, yeah, that man.
You get me, fam? This is what's going on right now. But yeah, man. Yeah.
The Brom artists need to be more consistent.
More consistent, bro. Brom artists, more consistent, yeah.
Do you agree with that, Biggie?
Definitely.
More belief in yourself.
Yeah, definitely.
More projects, more videos,
more collaboration with
collaborations.
Spoiled more.
Yeah, allow all this beef stuff and all this. I know.
That's why the Missing Millions collab was sick.
Yes, I'm from the streets.
More stuff like that we need to see.
Yeah. Forget what anyone wants to tell you and wants to believe. I'm from the streets, bro. From the real street. Now, you can't you're gonna get to a stage in your life where none of this is gonna mean nothing to you no more. Get out of the way from now. Collab. This London works because they understand business and they understand how to separate it, bro. This is why London. I'm telling you, this is why London works, and they understand that. Wait there. This is money. This is gonna change everyone's life. So as much as they're not saying they ain't got their beefs up there and that. We all know they have, but at the same time, they know how to. Then no one say, yo, this man, that man, let's get on a tune and make it. They know. They know when that new artist come up, he's making it. All right, let's get on a tune with him. Let's bring him on a tune.
This is why you have to rate Math.U as well, you know.
Yes.
Because you see when you see that big Brom tune that he did.
Yes.
My man, listen, my man was working on that tune, for like years.
Yeah.
The lineup changed how many times, and it just shows you how hard it is to do like collab work in Brom kind of thing. Like it's
not
crazy.
Easy. I was on the phone to President T about a month ago. No lie, will tell you. Paper Pabs will tell you. And he was like, bruv, you see, like, Brom, like, I don't think you guys understand, man. Like, if you was just allow this silliness, man. Like, there's been nothing better, but there's not more.
Yeah, it's true.
Because we're the maddest, fam.
It's true.
Mad, we're the maddest. Anyone's got fear out there. Rasta will tell you we're the craziest. Don't fear nothing, bruv. Do what we have to do. Get me? So yeah, Made in Brom Studios now.
Okay.
Move on to Made in Brom Studios, because for those who don't know, as much as you do them, you run a studio and you do. To me, why I bring up this, because, bro, there's a lot of kids I see on the streets, who'll be doing a lot of badness. And when I see them here, I smile, because I know that they're not out there. So how did that come about? And what was it always meant to be for the youth, the men in the plate?
That was, so boom. Before Trilla had the studio, innit? Like not too far from Made in Brom Studios, you get me?
Round the corner.
Yeah, lost that studio. And then we said, you know what, we need a next studio, you get me? But we wanted like a high quality, like good, clean. Because like man are coming from the basement, man have had all these dingy studios where there's mould in there, in the basement, this and all that. We wanted somewhere nice and clean that, you know, we could record and do our music and also open it up to the public and also have like youths around, man, and just have a nice clean space for the youngers to like be in and be creative and do their thing. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, like we wanted to have somewhere good for them. Do you know what I'm saying?
And you've created it.
So
we're here now.
Yeah.
This is where the podcast gets filmed. This is my base too. And respect to one of them because, yo, trust me, fam. And you man don't even know. And I'm telling you, when things get mad and that, bro, you man are involved, because I don't forget. You know what I'm saying to you? Because I'm telling you, bro, it's helped me. And I come out of jail and I needed. Remember, I come out of jail and I needed this, bro. I needed this, bro. You know what I'm saying to me? Because, you know, I went back for the recall, hiccup, and I was lost. And I needed some purpose again. And
you know it is, man wanna give back, and also I believe, like it's that stage where man have to be like business people as well as just like artists and stuff. And I feel like everyone needs to have some kind of music business, because all these things that we need, man needs to create them, and it like we're all old enough to create our things and have our things. So I wanted to kind of have like my kind of seems like if there's a Brom Monopoly board or something, I want to have my place on there. Do you know what I'm saying? So Made in Brom Studios was just like, you know, me having my thing on the map and there, and it's open and people can come and create, and you know what I'm saying? That's what it is.
Proper. So, your publishing company, because I see now, you know what I'm saying? So, because you started this after this, So, what's it called and what's the purpose? Because you don't just do publishing, you actually track it down. So, explain to them.
Boom. This is really like, so boom. This how it started. For me, kind of thing was, you know, during lockdown and that, when everyone was just in their yard, one night, late night, man was watching TV, and I was kind of always I heard the word publishing and syncing and all that kind of stuff. You get me?
It's a big thing.
And
very big thing.
Watching TV, I seen something about some publishing company in the credits. You get me? So I started just like doing a couple Googles and that. You get me? And then I seen that all it, because you know, like we go on the websites, a lot of them had pictures of the staff and that. You get me?
Yeah.
And I was listening to the music on the different pages and that, you get me? And all the websites, there was all like white staff, you get me? So I'm thinking, this is mad, you know, like all these like companies and that, and all like it's got bare white staff and that, and bare of them are just selling and profiting and regulating like man's sound and man's music, like amongst everything else. You get me, kind of thing. So I was thinking, yo, like there ain't really nothing like this in Brom neither, you know. This could be a next kind of project, you get me. And I mentioned it to my business partner C Brown, and I think she was also on the same kind of vibe, you get me. And we decided to set up Synced In. That was going to be a publishing company that was going to help black artists monetize and make sure they're getting all their...
So explain to the people, if they don't know, sorry to cut you, what publishing is.
I can't give you the full, like,
but
best,
just a draft, like, not
you know what it is?
technical.
You know what it is? It's just making sure you get all your royalties and all your money from your music.
So publishing, basically...
You see like one track, yeah? There's bare ways to make money off one song, yeah? You can sell it, you can stream it on multiple platforms, stream it on YouTube, it can get played on radio, you can perform it in a club, it can get played, that's the other side, it can get played on international radio. There's bare income streams, you know what I'm saying, kind of thing. It can get synced and all of these kind of things. So, do you know what I mean? There's publishing. Make sure that you're getting all your money
for your words,
for your songwriting, and the producing,
and producing,
as well.
songwriting and producing. So the words what you own on the song what you've written, or the song what you produced.
The mechanical.
You're getting the mechanical rights
and the performing
all
rights.
of them.
It's
and this is what a lot of artists sign away to. This is what labels are after.
Yeah,
it's their biggest asset. If you own someone's publishing, you own the rights to their...
Yeah, because like you see, like if we've got publishing for a track, yeah, they're giving us the permission to manipulate it as we choose. So that means we could remix their track and all these different kind of things. Do you know what I'm saying? As we choose fit. Do you know what I'm saying? So
there's big money in it, basically.
Yeah, so we set up our publishing company, and C Brown went to Ghana. And she put on a music event out there, and she met an artist called Black Sharif. Okay. And he was like one of the first artists that we signed to Synced In.
Really?
Like no advance or nothing like that.
No, I don't know who he is.
Good artist. Do Googles and that.
Yeah.
So yeah, no advance and that. Like obviously we was a start, and you get me. Yeah. So then we had publishing for a couple of tunes. The first tune that he released that we had publishing for was First Sermon. If you look on the views for that was like millions, you get me? So he dropped that. Then he dropped Second Sermon. Then Second Sermon got remixed by Burna Boy. But we didn't have the publishing for that track because that was done through an ex record label and that kind of thing that weren't nothing to do with us, you get me? But then, so like was working with them for a period of time, you get me? And then, yeah, kind of, it didn't go, I'll say it went...
Bro, nothing lasts forever in music, bro, trust me. Everything declines in music, I swear. Trust me.
Yeah, so that relationship ended and that, you get me? And but we learned a lot. And to be fair, like they outgrew us, kind of thing, like like rapidly, like but like I did that working with them was like all sick, you know what I'm saying? Because bro, I introduced like them to like the UK kind of airwaves. Like I sent the tunes to like the producers on One Extra and this and that. Like to get them spun and like get them the interviews and
you're a bridge for the music, like, to the community.
You know what I'm saying, kind of thing. So, and man, that got the ball rolling and like Black Sharif, bro, is a massive artist now. You know what I'm saying, bro? So yeah, that was and then so was doing that for a while, and then we kind of like was trying to like do the syncing and that. You get me? So if you don't know what syncing is. See, like, any, like, videos and that I got, like, music in or whatnot, yeah? You gotta have permission.
Is that PPI, like?
No. You gotta have...
Totally different.
Yeah, you gotta have permission, yeah, to have that song in your film or whatnot.
Okay, I get you.
Adverts and
that.
I
get you.
So we was trying to go down that route and that, but it's all kind of... It's difficult, man, and it's and being new in it and that, and, you know, like, in business as well, you can try things and that, but it gets to a point that if it ain't profitable and it ain't like balancing out the books,
Got to make sense.
you either have to stop it or put it on pause, you get me? So we put it on pause for a second, and then we started Song Fund, and that was a platform that we tried to create, what we created, that was for like independent artists to be able to raise funds by selling like, by having their fans, like having their fans and their community invest in them, kind of thing, and like, you know, so like they'd drop a clip of the song and then your fans would like buy merch and that and stuff, and yeah, we trialed it. It was a good idea, but people weren't ready for it as well. Do you know what I mean? Like a lot of people like to jump on things when it's been proven and this big artist has already done it and blah 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 blah. So it was like, you know what? Let's put this on pause, and then let's go back to the publishing kind of thing. So yeah, at the moment now, back on the publishing, and what we're doing is trying to we're getting artists their backdated publishing kind of thing, because there's a lot of artists that there's a lot of money that's sitting in the publishing black boxes.
What's old?
That money that's just sitting there, and these publishing companies, these companies and whatever, just got the money just sitting there. You know what I mean? And we're also setting up a platform that's gonna incorporate AI and all sorts of stuff. Like large up my business partner, Miss C Brown, because you see, like when it comes to tech, like she's like a wizard, done like if she was here telling you about syncing, like you'd know it inside out and blood.
Line it up and get her on it.
Yeah, we definitely need to get her on it, because she's like an incredible person with like her. She's got her own hip hop history, but then even being like a black woman that does tech and like to the levels and that she's doing things and the intricacies, and like even today she sent me something, and it's like she keeps me like kind of thing, and yeah, but because you know what it is as well, it's accountability, innit? You know, like sometimes, you know, when you're working with someone, like for example, you C4 and Nades, you like working on this together, you get me? So you two have to be accountable to each other, innit? Like you both think you can't flop, innit? You can't flop each other, and if someone asks someone, think of someone that's like, you're gonna have to make it be done because it's for the thing, and it kind of thing. And
it has to be done.
That's why it's kind of good. That's why it's good sometimes to work with other people, innit? Not just be working on your own, innit? Because you got someone to kind of hold you and check.
You always need someone. I'm telling you, bro. Trust me, fam. Trust me.
Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, large up Miss C, bro.
Yeah, man. So you started a little record label as well, ain't you?
New Street Sounds. Yeah. So how did that come about? Yeah. So I was on Hot 92. Just doing my thing, and then flipping, I think G-Child, Gavin. I think I'm calling him G-Child. Gavin.
Old school DJ.
Yeah, G-Child. That's how I originally know him, as a big Birmingham DJ.
He was out there back in the day.
Yeah, one of the first DJs.
One of the top DJs.
On One Extra. Yeah, as well, you get me?
Top DJ, all the Westwood, all them Westwood parties and that is proper stuff.
You get me? So he heard me on the radio kind of thing, and he didn't know what was going on down there kind of thing, you get me? And I think it kind of boosted him and made him think, yo, I want to kind of get involved and do something down here. Do you know what I'm saying? So hollered me, hollered Kaylee Golding as well, and sat down, was linking, and then we set up New Street Sounds, the label. You get me? And then we wanted it to be like a label that represents the Brom sound. Hence it's called New Street Sounds, after the train station, you get me? And,
okay, sick.
Yeah, and just to kind of just like, also just to have something else there, like solidify it as well, like just, like I say, we need things in it. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's, yeah, so we got that. Kaylee had to leave because she needed to kind of focus on radio kind of thing, which was a and other stuff, which made sense for her. Car, look where she is now. You get me? Like she knew what she was doing. She knew what was
Kelly
happening.
Golden.
Yeah, she knew what was happening for her. You get me? So she's doing her thing. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, it's me and Gavin. First artist we got is an R&B singer by the name of Nisha from Brom. 666.
So the radio one play the other day,
Yeah. You get me? Like she's doing her thing and that, and yeah, I think we the plan with that is just, you know, we're just gonna do our thing and then we're gonna start getting involved and just doing loads in it. But before I do loads, I just kind of want to I'm just learning things, because, you know, like even before, like I've rather been a person that's been very outspoken about certain things and blah blah blah, but then, you know, like when you gotta actually do certain things yourself, like even like uploading a tune and the whole process, and like it's mad. Like we're unfortunate that our distributor is someone that I met through doing a project that's coming out with a Punch record soon, and I met the CEO of Cygnus, they're a distribution company, and when we was doing that thing and we was ready to start releasing, I just hollered him and says, because they're not a distributor that you can just holler. Like they have to kind of either holler you or you approach them and then fill out a form and they say if you fit what they're kind of doing, their kind of roster, you get me? But having that, being able to talk to the CEO and just like them talk us through the process and that, it helped, man. It is a complicated, like even just uploading a tune, like and putting out a tune, the actual technicalities of it's difficult, still it's techy. Do you know what I'm saying? So like I say, I'm just learning a lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying? I move around and do different things, bro, like I just can't just do the one, like I said, and I get different ideas and it's just,
I do too, but like I said, remember.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Get one thing, and then all the other things will be there with it.
I'm a multitasker. I don't know if that's an excuse, but like.
No, I am too, but trust me, I'm a multitasker, but I know what you mean, bro. Trust me, I like to do.
But like that's what I'm saying. This is why I've kind of dropped a lot of things that I was doing to just focus on doing like. Less things, you know what I'm saying?
It's the right
thing. And then also, I've got certain things in place that can just run themselves, or I've got it a way that it's just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nice.
Don't have to always be there.
Yeah. Nice. Proper, that's how you run a business. But yeah, man. All right then, Biggie. So last but not least, man, what's your future plans, bro? What's the future for DJ?
It's just growth, you know. Growth, man. Like, probably have more made in Brom studio sites. The publishing and my artist Nisha and the label are like my main kind of focuses right now. Do you know what I'm saying? Because like I've seen what the publishing can bring. Do you know what I'm saying? When we was working with Black Sharif and, you know what I'm saying, getting them checks and that.
I said I was working with Black Sharif and getting them checks and that. Them times getting the big checks, you get me?
Yeah, I'm gassing it, but you know what it is? You just showed me like.
No, it's nice.
You showed me it showed me what's out there for everyone that's out there, and there's a lot.
He was getting beer checks.
Yeah, but you know what it is. But those beer checks that he probably weren't getting.
Yeah.
And this is what I want to help the man them. I want to help the man them make sure that they're getting everything.
So do you
know what I'm saying?
I bet he's got beer recouping. You're to probably imagine.
Get me, we charge.
You don't even know. That's what I'm saying. Like, you ain't got catalogue.
Yeah, synced in, man. Charge 15%.
Live show look was all mad.
Shout us.
Looking for the next live show, C4. Soon land.
So yeah, it's a lot of growth. Doing freestyles as well. Like at the moment, like I've kind of put the UK Takeover show on a pause.
It's still out there though, man.
I've kind of put it on a
10K.
Yeah, because I'm just doing freestyles now. I'm just doing the freestyles because, you know what it is? I can't like really leave certain things Do you know what I mean? So that just allows me to be doing something like that. So I'm just gonna do. I think I'm just gonna do the freestyles for a minute.
Let them run.
And yeah, like doing like because even people are still hollering me like, are you still on Hot 92 and all these kind of things. Like I left Hot 92 years ago, and like am I still doing my show? I have to put that on pause and just kind of focus on the freestyles and do other things in it. There's other things and think times change and that. Do you know what I'm saying? You got like Day, T1, Kaylee Golden, they're Brom DJs that are on major platforms now. Do you know what I'm saying?
Man. Evolve,
this is it, man. So I'm just trying to still do my thing, but like, yeah, and I might come back with a cipher because that's what people really.
If you do a cipher again, I'm landing.
Yeah. But I feel like if I do one, like I have to do like, I can't do one. I have to be doing them kind of consistently, or at least to a series.
I'm landing on one.
Like to a series. If I do like 4 or
Knocks
something
out,
like that.
Locks out.
Oh yeah, just not so all mad and that shaking it.
But yeah, man, Biggie, man.
Say less.
It's been a wicked interview still. Big up still. Bullshit. Big up, man.
Love, man.
We got the jewels.
Yeah, Jules and that. Yeah.
Still. Big up, man. Big into you. Get me?
Thanks, man. Love, man. Every time.
People, them. It's been a great interview. Like I said, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. You get me? It's the Reasoning Podcast. I'm your host, Rasnado. Guest today has been DJ BIGGOSS. Got C4C Dollar in the camera. We're gone.
This is the reasoning, come have a reason. This is the reasoning, let's have a reason. This is the reasoning, come have a reason. This is the reasoning, let's have a reason.